It's got a large power head. It's got LED lighting. It's got massive filters, like huge big bucket Eheim filters on the aquarium. So I mean, I would have thought that that filter was well and truly enough to filter a tank of goldfish. We do buy and sell fish from this tank, so the tank will have between 50 and sort of 10 fish within a week. So the stock levels do fluctuate, but it's all within a week. The tank's fully stocked, so the tank might be empty for days at a time. That's about all until we get a new batch of fish in. This tank here stays crystal clean all the time, even though that's run on the same filter. This one here is dirty all the time, this one here is dirty all the time, and this one here is crystal clean all the time. And this one is a Cade tank with the sump, and the sump here has nowhere near as much biological filtration as would be in those massive canisters that are on the other tanks. Now all of the levels are perfect. KH is right, pH is right. I actually don't know. I might actually try putting UV sterilizers on them and see if they make a difference. Now these UV sterilizers from Aquael are particularly good because they can be run under the water. So there's many circumstances where you've got a garden pond and the water's not crystal clear and you'd like to run a UV, but there's no external arrangement that you can put the UV, particularly with very formal ponds. So you can just get one of these units, you can attach it to the outlet, then the water will be exposed to a UVC light, killing any bacteria or algae spores, leaving your water lovely and crystal clear. It does come in a range of sizes, and it is good to clean them once a quarter by pulling the guts out of it and giving it a clean, and make sure that you do replace the globes on about a yearly basis, just to ensure that the UV is working nice and efficiently. Why this particular aquarium kept going dirty all the time, the water would be never clear, and this one here got dirty all the time, and this one here stayed crystal clear. Now I never really understood why that happened, considering that one never really had much more fish in it than the other one, and they were both massive. They're all like massively over filtered. But all said and done, what I ended up doing, oh, and by the way, that tank down there, that stayed clear, so that's clear. These were dirty and that was clear. This one admittedly does have a sump, that one does not have a sump. That one's closest to the light, and the light's right out there. So I found the light hard to believe that was the reason. These three all have the same lighting on them, they had the same amount of stock, yet continually these two kept on getting cloudy. So though I'm still not absolutely clear why that actually happened, considering that that one and that one all have the same filters on it, I did end up putting a UV sterilizer, which is this thing in here. The UV sterilizer is an ultraviolet light. I just put it on the outlet of the filter, and now the tanks are crystal clear all the time. So once again, that one's got a UV on it too, and the water in this one is crystal clear all the time. So if you ever have an aquarium where the water is not crystal clear all the time, consider getting yourself a UV sterilizer, because they are very, very, very good. These units can also be taken apart, and the UV component of this unit can be adapted to the Aquael canister filters as well, allowing you to have UV sterilization built into your canister filter.